Well, g'day everyone and welcome back to the channel. Alright, today we are planting Yacon. Now this is only part of it. This is the red tuberous sprouting part, which is generally at the top of the plant. And there is also tubers that form off here, which are a brown tuber, and that is the part where it stores the sugars in. Okay, now they're also known as a Peruvian ground apple. They're known as Bolivian sunroot. They're also known as sweet root and ground pear. So what I'm doing at the moment is we're just going to cover it up, and we need about an inch of soil above the top of it. As you can see, they're already sort of getting to the shooting stage, so we want to get them in and have them ready. Now I do have a hot number here, so I've got some small broken bits that I want to use as well, and it's just sort of working out what's going where. That's got a bit of mold on it, so we'll snap that off. Here's this one in here. That one can go in there. So it's just sort of juggling around to make sure I can fit everything I want to fit into these containers. This one's going to be a pretty busy container, but that's okay. We'll see what happens in there. That one can go in there. Alright, well, I'll pop these up and I'll speak to you again in a second. I've spared absolutely no expense on these pots. They are just milk cartons. Cut them off, nipped a hole in the bottom. You know, there's a couple holes in the bottom, like there, just so the water can drain out of them. You know, cheap as chips. I use a fair bit of milk anyway, so I'd rather reuse a container than waste it. Later in the season, I'll use the tops of milk containers for frost protection. All right, so our Yacon. Now they are a high source of inulin, and it's actually very good for diabetics. The green growth can be used as fodder for animals. They are actually a really versatile crop, just not highly common. So what we're going to do is go put these on the windowsill, and I will join you back hopefully in a month or so, and we will see the plants going up, and then they'll be going outside. Okay folks, here we are, probably just under 2 months later, and as you can see we've got some pretty good growth going on here. There's a couple that still need to come up a touch more, but these three I'm more than happy with, and they can head outside. We've sort of just past the frost danger. There's still maybe a chance of it, but yeah, I'll put the three out and let's see how they go. The others will just wait for a couple more weeks. As the weather's warming, they're gonna grow a bit better. Okay, so I'm going to plant these ones out in my 10-gallon grow bags, because that's the largest grow bag I've got. Planting them probably about 3 plants to a grow bag, which is probably too much. I'd be better off with a 7-gallon and going a single plant, but you know, space is tight in my garden. And as far as potting mix, I'm using my standard budget type potting mix. My standard mix of fertilizers that I add to the potato and tuber type stuff. I'll throw a link up for the potato video. What we will do different is So add a little extra blood and bone. Blood and bone's higher in nitrogen than most of the other organic fertilizers, and I don't mind a bit of green growth on these ones because that will then go to feed chickens. All right, so I'll mix that up and get them in, get them planted. Okay, so I'm just going to turn them out. Let's see what we got going on under the soil. The roots all the way down to the bottom, which is great. Okay. Still got more shoots coming up here and here. So they're certainly looking to grow. That's one tuber. So because that's so big, I put that in by itself. Actually, no. Let's do it this way. That one there. There. So we're going to go with 2 plants on each one. Get them down to the same level. I'm just going to fill that as I normally do with my tubers. Because I want them to grow deep, I'm just going to put the basic potting mix at the top. So there we go, there's the start of our yacons into the ground. These will be a big boomer. They grow into a 2 meter tall plant. As I said, they're a great source of fodder for animals. They're a great source of sugars. Inulin can't be digested by the body, so they're great for diabetics. All right, so we'll keep an eye on them as we go through the season and see how we go with them. And here we are about a month in on them. We've probably got about 8 inches of growth. So they're coming along, but they haven't really hit their straps yet. All right, well, thank you very much everyone for watching, and bye for now.